Shared with us, I guess, a story that you shared with them about a track star who fell down and got up and finished the race. It seemed to resonate with him as a veteran. With this bounce back game today, you feel like that's something that kind of sunk in a little bit?
Well, probably, yeah. I mean, we had a message from Dr. Elko, and just challenging these guys. Every day's a new day. You got to decide that you're going to bring energy, and you're going to do or try to do what it takes to win baseball. And we did all three of those areas today, right? We get a great start on the mound. We make some plays behind them. We turn some double plays. And then, of course, we got the 2-out hit today. I mean, that's the difference in college baseball, especially in a really good league like the ACC. It's just you're going to have to come up with a big 2-out hit. The runs aren't going to come easy. You're going to have to earn them, and it seems like when you can do it with 2 outs, they did it to us last night with 2 outs, and today we were able to do it to them.
How nice it was to see Ethan come out and have the performance he did on the mound?
I mean, especially after the strikeout performance, at Duke, where we couldn't come away with that win. It's great that he does bounce back. That's the Ethan, right, that we had, maybe the second half of last year. We had him early this year, and he went through a struggle that everybody goes through. Hitters go through it. Pitchers go through it. Love seeing guys bounce back. Yeah, as Lucas Moore talked about, and the track athlete that fell on the track, you can pack it in and you can quit, or you can get up and, one, try to finish the race. Two, you can still try to win the race. And that's just, it's such a long season, and we're just trying to keep these guys going. And yeah, today was a good day. The challenge is wake up tomorrow morning, decide that I'm going to bring juice, I'm going to bring energy, I'm going to run the race.
And that's kind of the important thing too, right? Is that there's still a lot of season left. I mean, it can kind of seem maybe like the walls are closing in on you, but you got over a third of the season left. And how hard is that, or how easy is that, I guess, to try to communicate to these guys and make sure that they don't press and they don't panic?
Yeah, we're not even halfway through conference play yet. I mean, so we might be in the second half of the season, but we still haven't hit the halfway point. It's just a challenge. There's a lot out there on social media. There's a lot of projections and this and that, and it could go both ways. I've told the kids, the quote on the practice schedule this week was from Bubba Watson, and in honor of the Masters, just put your head down and stay focused. And you could be in the top 5, 10 ranked teams in the country, and you can get all caught up with how great everybody's saying you are, and you can go in the wrong direction. Vice versa, you could be on the outside looking in, and you're worrying about what everybody's saying, and you could start to press more. And so the balance is, for us, the key is put your head down and just stay focused. Just control what you can control. We can't control anything of yesterday. We can learn from it. We love our game notes. We love to learn and grow, but it's a new day. And as so much we talk about life and the challenges you're going to face, and if anything, when you play in this program, I'm not going to allow you to quit. I'm not going to allow you to make excuses. I'm going to encourage you to wake up tomorrow and be ready. Be ready to compete and decide that, hey, I'm going to be my best today. And it sounds easy. It's not easy. I mean, college baseball is a long season. It is a mentally grueling season. And hitters and pitchers are kind of always going in and out. You're just trying to have enough guys at once that set you up to win. Even when you don't have pitchers pitching well, even when you don't have hitters hitting well, hopefully you have enough of a team where you can pick others up and come out on the winning side.
Are you seeing the leadership you'd want to see from your veterans, especially those that returned from last year?
I mean, I'm seeing great kids. I mean, that they want to win. Zion wants to win. Byram Hott wants to win. Wyatt Daniel Levitz, Peter Michael, Alex Alisei, who, I mean, he's bouncing off the walls right now because he can't physically help us. And these guys want to win. I mean, they work hard. They're good kids. They are good kids. But I keep reminding them, as we kind of use parallels to last year, it's a little scary because you could get comfortable and go, well, last year's team made a run to Omaha and they finished in the top 4 in the country. So you don't want to get comfortable in that sense. But for all those that were here last year, we got knocked down a lot, right? Or we fell on that track an awful lot last year. But we kept getting up, kept fighting, kept getting better. And that's, you want these guys to believe. They have to believe in themselves. They have to believe in their teammates, no matter how bad it gets. Because this game, I mean, they beat us by 10 last night. We turn right around, we beat them by 10. I mean, that's baseball, right? Especially in the ACC. So turn the page, short memory, don't get too high, don't get too low. Let's prepare to play good baseball tomorrow.
You mentioned Alex. How is he doing?
Yeah, he's doing fine. Like he's definitely good enough to play, healthy enough to play. If this were a regional, he'd be playing. But we just have too much baseball left, and watching him fight through that late stretch last year, and then we played a whole month in the postseason. Man, I keep reminding him it's not good for you, and we're not going to get your best. So let's take a little more time to get healthy. Each day he gets a little bit closer, and it's great because Zach Davis gets to step up, next man up. He's competing, he's playing well, and you hope, like when Zion was out, look at Griffin Crane, Kyle Campbell, Jax Heisel, look at Slanker. We should be better, as we are when Zion came back. So, yeah, when Alex comes back, we should be even better because now we got a little more depth in the infield.
You talked last night a little bit about just some of the maybe struggles you've had at the top of the lineup this year, but you bump Lucas down a little bit today, and he comes, you've talked about even like Ethan having some really good bounce back weeks and a really good bounce back day for him with a couple big hits and driving in some runs, swiping base, kind of back to Lucas Moore baseball.
Oh man, that's so much fun to watch, and I've got such great memories of him doing that. And so just when guys are struggling, when they're pressing, you just try to give them a different look. I did it the other night, Tuesday night, and I just said, hey, Lucas, we didn't have enough lefties in the lineup, so I'm going to stick a lefty in, similar to today, and sometimes it helps at Cade Elam, where Cade was getting bumped up a little more to the middle of the lineup, and he's good enough to do it, but maybe the look is better when he's just a little bit lower in the lineup. I put a speed guy in front of him, split up the big righties. It doesn't always work, but, I tell these guys, you're in our starting lineup, you're a dude. I don't care where you are in the lineup, and even the guys that aren't in the starting lineup, you're a dude. So don't get caught up with what number, because really that's only for the first inning of the game, And as I said to Lucas the other night, I've always said when you hit 6 in our lineup, and I think he might have been 7 today, but when you hit 6 in our lineup, you're the second 3-hole hitter. And that might sound cheesy, but no, there's dudes on that All-American wall. Dominguez hit 6, Ryan Wright hit 6, Phil Wunderlich hit 6, Josh Storrs hit. There's a lot of dudes that at some point in their career, they were hitting in that 6 spot. Tate Davis hit 6, Zion Rose hit 6. So it's just, you're in the middle of a really good lineup. So take advantage wherever you're at. And Lucas is mature enough to know he's been struggling, he's been pressing. He probably welcomes just a little different look where I don't have to jump out there in the first inning or as soon as we run in on defense. Let him settle in, let him watch the pitcher, let him see a few more pitches, take advantage of it. So it was great to see him have success today.
Appreciate it, Dan.
Okay.